Hey everybody! So It's a Vlogger's World has asked us to be a part of their In the Spotlight, what would you call it?
Series,
yeah. So we are Peter and Sarah of the Fab 5207. Go ahead.
not here is Matt, Chelsea, and Dom. They're in different states, so they weren't able to join us for the Q&A, but all five of us together make the Fab 5207.
And if you don't understand why we're called that, 5207 was our apartment number when we did the Disney College program in 2011. That's how we all met. And then just play on the word of the Fab Five, like Mickey and the gang, except for it's us five. So that's how we've gotten our name. And we are going to answer some questions.
So the first question is, when did you establish your vlog?
So...
This is going to post January 30th, which is actually a day before our 1-year anniversary. We started at January 31st of 2016.
Right.
So it's kind of cool timing.
Yeah, it's perfect timing. However, our first video was a video that we filmed in May of 2015. Well, I should say I filmed. It wasn't really a vlog. I just...
It's like a montage.
I started filming us in the park, but just not vlogging style, just filming little things that happened. So we've been doing that for a while, but our actual channel, January 31st of 2016.
So next question is, what equipment do you use to record your vlogs, both sitting and on the go? So the majority of our vlogging is done on a Canon G7X.
Right.
It's our go-to. We do have two other cameras we use, and that would be the GoPro Hero 4. We use this for anything that needs to be waterproof, or it's good for time lapses.
Yeah, or wide-angle shots.
Wide-angle shots.
Yeah.
Then we have a camera that we use for photos and as a backup, just in case if we need Sarah's vlogging and I need to vlog, or the batteries died.
Or it's good to kind of like have some of the, like, do parade at two different angles.
Yeah.
It is a Nikon Coolpix
L830.
and it actually has a much better zoom. So like, if you go to our channel, like our Fantasmic was done on that. So it just kind of depends on what we need. But like our go-to vlogging camera is the G7X.
What have been your personal highlights of 2016?
Well, we started the channel once, so that was a big lifestyle change. It's kind of, you know, definitely taken up a lot of our time in a great way. So that's one of the highlights.
Like, I don't do social media that much, but it's funny, like when we started the channel, we all kind of divvied up, okay, what are our main responsibilities going to be, since there's five of us. Like Chelsea lives in Florida, us two and Matt live in Chicago, Dom lives in Michigan, so we're like, okay, well maybe Chelsea can go to the parks more. Dom's really good at doing sitting or stationary, like themed videos. Sarah's great at editing, that's her like passion. And so like I took on a lot of the social medias for the Instagram, Twitter, the Facebook posts and everything. So it's just been a huge change for all of us.
Yeah.
But we love it.
Yeah. We also moved. We moved from the north side of Chicago to the south side, so that was a big highlight. We have the space now to edit. Before we, our TV was our computer. So like I would literally sit on the floor in front of the TV and edit. So now we have an office space just for all of that. So that was a big highlight.
And we started a small business in 2016. And that is called the Plain Crazy Button Club. So go to plaincrazybuttonclub.com and check it out.
Yeah, it's a subscription service. So you sign up for our packs that come out every month. We drop artwork on the 1st. So in 2 days, if you go to the site, you'll see our new artwork for February.
And this is January's, which was Fantasmic themed, if you couldn't follow that, with the Dream of Fantastic Dream. And those buttons there.
Some imagination, and Jiminy as one of our heroes and Maleficent as one of the villains. So yeah, it comes with 3 buttons, a sticker, and then a mystery button that we don't reveal until the packs actually go out. So that has been a huge new fun adventure for us. So.
And we have so much free time now.
Yeah.
2016 was a year that we just gained all this free time between editing vlogs every week, one or now 2 vlogs a week now, creating and promoting our button club.
Working full-time jobs.
Working full-time jobs too.
Good thing we're night owls.
Yes, and we love Disney. So next one. This is the one that got a little difficult because we're both indecisive and love everything. Yeah,
it's hard for us not to feel like we're picking favorites and, I don't know,
next one's
neglecting everything else.
Top 5 favorite theme parks.
Okay.
So number 1
is the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. That's just our favorite.
It's our favorite.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hands down. Number 2 is Epcot. Such a close second. at times I think that it would be my number one, but it has to be Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Disneyland out in California.
Just Disneyland on its own. We really love all the touches of Walt there. We've only been there one time, so it's hard. Like, this was a really hard thing for us to put this above our Walt Disney World parks that we've gone to
We've
countless
lived there.
times.
We've gone there a million times.
So it's hard, but the nostalgia kind of just took precedence over those two, the other two parks in Florida.
And we're cheating a little bit because we couldn't choose between Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, so they are tied for fourth. So that
Yeah, we can't. Honestly, I think sometimes it's like, okay, I know Magic Kingdom is my favorite park, but like all 3 other parks in Disney World tied because there's so many things in each of them that.
Epcot's better than the other 2.
Well, whatever.
That's Sarah's though. So next one, top 5 favorite rides. This was fun to do. We said number 1 is Splash Mountain. I want to say, like, even though Matt, Chelsea, and Dom aren't here, I think if all 5 of us sat down in a room and divvied up these top 5 favorites, Splash Mountain would probably be closest to, like, the majority of us or all of us have
At
a
least
good...
in like all of our top 3 rides. So
Yeah.
like that's why we chose that one as the one to represent our top ride.
Number 2 is my personal favorite.
Oh,
It
and
would
it's
be-
Splash Mountain in Walt Disney World.
My personal favorite would be Walt Disney World's Space Mountain.
Yes.
So that's number
Which is,
2.
I mean, that's a lot. I feel like a good representation as well of all of us.
No, we do number 3.
Number 3, we did
Uh-huh.
Big Thunder, but
No, we did Carousel.
oh my goodness,
We did, number 3 is Carousel Progress.
Carousel Progress.
Which has been in Disney World since '72, or I think it
I
came
have no
a few
idea. I
years
have
later.
to look that up.
It was originally in Disneyland, so for people that have been going to Disneyland for 40 plus years, you may have seen Carousel Progress in Disneyland, but it's the same ride. It is the only ride in Disney World that Walt has physically worked on and touched.
Right.
So it's very close to me. But overall, number 3. Some of our members of Fan 5207 would not want that anywhere near our top 5.
But I feel like it's something that we joke about enough where it's like it means a lot to us for different reasons. We all got stuck on it once together, and that was like one of our funniest memories as a group. So
Number 4.
Number 4 is I gave away Big Thunder Mountain, but in Disneyland.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
When we were in Disneyland in 2015, we compared everything you could, all the different rides that are in both. And we were always like, Disney World, but we're Disney Worlders first. So, like, we kind of assumed that. But when we got off Big Thunder Mountain in
Really?
Disneyland, we both looked at each other, we're like, hands down,
Yeah.
better than Disney World.
Yeah.
So that's number 4. And number 5,
We did Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't not have Pirates on
No,
your
the
top.
smell. Like, I mean, we had to have, one of the dark rides.
Mhm.
Pirates, like, I feel like if there's any ride that we're going to go on 3 or 4 times, it's going to be Pirates.
Yeah.
Even above the other
And that's
ones,
another, like, all 5 of us would probably agree
Yeah.
that needs to be on this list.
Yeah.
Next one was very difficult for Sarah and I because we do a lot. All overall, the entire group, we care about our food
Yes.
and our Disney World eating habits. So we like to try everything, try to go out all different various places.
You know what? We just did Disney World. We didn't even consider Disneyland into this.
All the food places.
Yeah.
I still think ours is good.
Okay. We do think that our food experience at Disneyland was much different than Disney World. People say, no, Disneyland's food trumps Disney World. And I think
yes and no.
I think it does because I feel like each location in Disneyland is crafted to
Yeah.
like that specific place where I feel like Disney World like reuses its menus a little bit more. And
that
I think
comes
it's
with
like
the brand.
it's like more like crafted food.
Yeah, and that comes with just sheer size. Like Disneyland is majority annual pass holders. It's smaller. Its culinary programs are much smaller, so they can handcraft everything. In Disney World, they're feeding hundreds of thousands of people a day,
Yeah.
so they can't
Right.
possibly
and
craft
people from all
everything.
over the world with different
They have different tastes.
Exactly. So I feel like if we go to Disneyland, I mean, I'm sure we're going to go to Disneyland much more in our lifetime. But I feel like
Hopefully
we
so.
don't have like a refined idea of our favorite places there because we haven't tried everything there because we only had 3 days in the park. And a lot of them were sit down restaurants. Like we missed out on the Cozy Cone. We missed out on Monte Cristo. It was
Let's
just
stop
kind
talking
of,
about what we
yeah.
missed out on. So our top 5, our number 1
Okay.
is from the UK, and it's the fish and chips.
Yes. I just looked it up. I never knew the name of it. It's like Yorkshire Fish Market or something like that.
Something country, I think Yorkshire Bounty Country.
Something like that.
Yeah, but we have to It's strange because you'll see our top 5 is a lot of quick services, but like it's just something that like these are some things that we can't not get, and that's one of them. We can't go to Epcot. We're going in a few weeks, and it's going to be Festival of the Arts, and we're going to get all the great, delicious foods, all the places. But we already know, we've already talked about it with Dom, we're going to get fish and chips.
Right. Even if it's just going and sitting,
and
like
splitting it real quick.
And you know, it's just one of our go-to things that we have to get. And I don't even like fish, and that's my number 1.
So number 2 is in the Magic Kingdom, Casey's Corner.
Yes.
Well, it's got to get something.
Yes, I feel like that is definitely our like top place, like
most frequently
visited place. And I think everything on the menu is good there. I think going in there before,
except for the Chicago dog, but I think they took it off.
Yeah.
But that's because we're from Chicago.
It just wasn't really a Chicago dog. But we've recently like sat on the hub grass and ate it.
We always go there, whether it's for
always go there before a show or late at night. You know, like it's just kind of.
We like it for a quick snack, and we also like it for like this is going to be our meal.
Right. And so that definitely up there on our list.
Number 3.
What is it?
Tapanetto.
Tapanetto, yeah. And it's something like this is a place that we haven't gone to a lot, but it was just such a memorable experience both times that we were there. They do a great job at bringing Disney into the fun of the hibachi. Really good quality food
really
and service.
Tasteful.
Yeah, and just like kind of like a hidden gem up in Japan. So
it's a great spot to watch illuminations if you get to that second level.
Yeah.
Great spot. You're above everybody else and you're right by the water.
Yeah.
Number 4. One of our friends from our college program worked there.
Oh.
Still works there, I think.
Yeah, he does still work there. It's Columbia Harbor House. So I think the whole restaurant is like awesome because there's tons of seating. It has such a great theme. It overlooks Fantasyland, but it also has it's also in Liberty Square. I don't know. I think that overall experience, like good
that
quality
is a lot,
food.
not just the food, but it's like the place. Because no matter how busy Magic Kingdom is, it could be, you know, it could be over capacity, and you could still find a place in Columbia Harbor House to sit and rest and not be overwhelmed with people everywhere.
And a good view and so many details, like the windows that face the Haunted Mansion. All of those ships that are on the walls are all ghost ships. So like just little things that you wouldn't even think about, they take into consideration there. So definitely go to Magic Kingdom quick.
And number 5 is a really great one. We love it, and we'll keep going back, but we've gone there too many times recently with a full stomach before we go there, and that's Hollywood Studios Sci-Fi Dine-In.
Yes, love the ambiance. I think that was probably one of my most frequent places that I went when I was a child. So it kind of just feels like I always need to go there. Yeah, totally. That's a great one for like a first timer. It definitely has a wow factor. Doesn't have that wild of a menu. It has like quirky things because it's going with like the sci-fi theme, but I think that if it's your first time going to Disney World, then you should go there because it's like it has that wow factor.
It's Disney World.
Yeah, I did want to say that we have an honorable mention. We didn't have anywhere in Animal Kingdom on our list, but we love Flame Tree Barbecue. Everything we just said, we kind of felt like we liked just a little bit more than it, but we couldn't go without mentioning that. Nice seating on the water. Great
Good
place
choice.
to go.
Next question is, what is your most anticipated ride or attraction of 2017? And that would be Soarin' Around the World. We haven't gone on it yet, and we are making a point to make sure we do that when we go in a few weeks.
I know. I think it was. I mean, it didn't open in 2017, but because that's the biggest thing that we haven't seen yet, that's what we're most.
We've experienced the new projectors that they use, but it was still the old Soarin'.
Yeah.
But that's what we're most excited for. The next question, if you could pick one themed ride that currently doesn't exist, what would it be and which park would you place it at? Sarah came up with this one and it's great.
Yeah, I think that Princess and the Frog would have an awesome dark ride. And I think it would fit best in Magic Kingdom and Fantasyland. But the storyline has just everything in the making for a great dark ride. Awesome music, spooky scenes with Dr. Facilier, but a lot of positivity and a happy outcome at the end. So I think that, can you imagine like fireflies? And it would be really,
That'd be great. And
really
that would of course go in Disneyland or Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Next one is, which vloggers should we be checking out? And you should be checking out, well, not only ours, but you should be checking out Callie and Carol. There are our friends we made on YouTube that are just starting another college program.
Yeah,
so they should be getting some great videos coming up in the next couple months.
I'm sure they're going to have continuous videos coming out. So
and even their non-park videos are just a good time to watch.
They're really fun. They really like the parks. I feel like that they're going to explore a lot more now, because they're not living with, like, in the Disney College Program housing.
Living with their friends.
Yeah, so I think that'll be
good.
That'll make for great videos for them.
And the other one, even though they've retired making videos for the time being, they have enough content and to binge watch and just to catch up on, and every video is great. And that would be Joe and Ashley from See You Real Soon.
They just had their baby, so that's super exciting. I'm sure they're going to have like some sort of an update video perhaps before they totally are finished posting any videos, but they have enough content to watch and rewatch.
Months and months and months of continuous watching. And the last question, it's already over. The last question is, what are your plans for 2017? And so we are going to Disney World for a long weekend.
In
on
12 days.
12 days, and Dom and Victoria are joining us.
Yeah.
Well, we're joining them, I guess I should say, because they're getting there before us. But we're going on a trip, and we're going to experience Festival of the Arts.
Yeah, we're staying at Saratoga Springs, which we have stayed there before. But it's a great location right by downtown Disney, or Disney Springs. And so yeah, that's our plans. I think we'll be in the parks 4 days, be there for a total of 5, and that's what we're looking forward to.
We also are planning a trip in November or December.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it's going to be more food and wine oriented or Christmas oriented. We'll see.
Yeah, we haven't booked anything yet, so we're just kind of figuring that out and seeing how our points for DVC
and that'll be
work out.
our theme park plans for 2017.
Yeah.
So make sure you come back every Tuesday and Friday to our channel. Check out PlayingCrazyButtonClub.com.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, thank you again to It's a Vlogger's World for asking us to join in on this. It was a lot of fun.
Surprise, yeah.
And make sure you check out It's a Vlogger's World on their Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all by It's a Vlogger's World.
Yes. We can be also found on all those platforms, the Fab 5207. And yeah, I think that's it.
Thanks again for watching.
Alrighty. Bye.
Have a great day.